Lady, you can stay right there. It's no big deal.
Mr. Jared's going to tell the story.
All right, we're going to start our story here. Well, what I want to ask you first, to get our minds ready for the story, is have you ever had a bad dream?
I have.
You have?
I think last night I had
Last
a
night?
dream my house was on fire.
Oh,
I had a
okay.
dream my house was on fire
Did you?
3 times.
3 times?
Or maybe 2. I was having a dream that my house was having fire on 4 times.
Oh, okay, I see how this is escalating. Listen. Are you listening, or what, Jackson?
My dream was having a Grinch.
Having a Grinch? Okay, so we've all had different dreams that were weird to us, right? Where we woke up and we thought, why in the world was I dreaming that? My house isn't on fire. Or maybe you had a dream where you were in outer space.
Oh, I was sick.
Or you were flying.
Or
swimming.
maybe we had a dream that we were in a pool.
Exactly. Or you could have a dream that you're in a pool, but then you wake up and you're not in the pool. You're in your bed. And you just go, man, that was really weird. I don't know why I dreamed that. Well,
If I go for my mom and daddy, and daddy told me a spurt, and mommy told me a Jackson.
oh, okay.
But
Mommy
I
calls you
don't,
Jackson? That's good.
but I don't, my own, a banjo.
I didn't quite catch all that. Something about a banjo. Okay. Well, the point of all that is that we don't know what those dreams mean. We don't have any way to go, oh, well, this means this and that means that, because we don't know. But on our story that we're going to learn about today, Pharaoh, the mighty king of Egypt, he can do anything that he wanted to do, but he couldn't do anything about his dreams.
Like swimming out of space.
Yeah, swimming in outer space. Yeah, that's pretty weird. So he's going to have a dream that he doesn't understand. But with all of his power and with all of his wealth, he can't understand what that dream is. But there is one who does know the dreams, and that's God. God knows everything, right? God can do anything, right? Well, that's what we're going to see within our story today, is that there is nothing that God can't accomplish. And for those who are with God, then they can accomplish that stuff too, because on our story, we're going to see that Joseph is the one who interprets the dream for Pharaoh and tells him what it means with God's help. Okay? So let's get out of the tent.
You want to sit with me? Sure, I can't wait to take you.
You just stand outside the pyramid here.
I want to sit by here.
Whoa!
One sit by here. I want to get out. Get out.
I know it's hard. I know it's hard to see in there, so this is
If
why
you're
I'm
not,
going
I'm
to
going
do
to
this right
sit with Claire.
here. Okay, kids, turn around with me. When he had these weird dreams, this was one of his dreams. He's going to tell us about it in a minute. This was one of his dreams where he saw the dying, sick corn eat up the healthy, fat corn. Now that's strange, isn't it? That's not something we would normally think about. And look at this one. This was his other dream, where he had 7 skinny cows that were all sick and gross. And there was the other 7 cows that were big and fat and plump and healthy. And the skinny cows ate the big cows instead of the other way around. So, very strange.
And the skinny cows ate the fat cows.
Yeah, the skinny cows ate the fat cows. That's right. So these were the weird dreams that he's seeing in his head as he's dreaming. You see him over there? He's dreaming. He's sleeping and he's dreaming his weird dreams about these 2 pictures. So think of these in your mind when he's going through the story, okay? Now, let's get set up. Joseph, you're going to jail again, buddy.
He
It
keeps going there.
keeps going there. All right, Brandon, let's go to the jail. You can go behind it if you like.
What? Open it.
Okay, right behind there. All right, so Joseph's in jail. That's where we're at the beginning of our story.
Grandmother, can you Jackie sit together?
And where are my magicians? Who wants to be the magicians? We need a couple of magicians. Are you the cupbearer? Okay.
She's the cupbearer.
So she's the cupbearer. Why don't you come up here beside the Pharaoh? That's a very important job. So we'll need some magicians and we need some Egyptians. So we'll just kind of take a few to be magicians. So why don't we just go with these three?
Okay.
And then you four are going to be the Egyptian people that are in the court of the king, okay? And Miss Phyllis is going to help you with your lines.
What about Jackson?
Well, he's with you. He's right there.
Ah,
All right.
then he could be in
So-
jail with me.
Well, you're going to be in jail for just a little bit, but you'll be out soon, all right? Now remember that last time in your lesson, you remember the cupbearer and the baker? Well, the baker died and the cupbearer lived. And Joseph made a promise. Or Joseph asked the cupbearer to make a promise that he would tell Pharaoh about Joseph. Do you remember? Well, Joseph's now been in prison for 2 years. 2 years. Do we have anybody who's 2 years old? Or 3 years old?
Jackson's too.
Okay, so Jackson too. So as old as Jackson has been on the earth, he's been in prison. So that's 2 years. Crazy, huh? Well,
Not in prison.
so the promise was all but forgotten. He never told Pharaoh about Joseph. But then one day,
What? Oh, magicians, I need your help. Your Pharaoh demands it.
What is it, Pharaoh?
What is it, Pharaoh?
How can we help?
How can we help?
I had the weirdest dream. It scared me a little, and I need to know what it means. Can you help?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
We can tell you.
We can tell you. We can tell you.
Great. I had 2 separate dreams. One where I was standing by the Nile with 7 fat cows when 7 skinny, sick cows came out of nowhere and ate the fat cow. The next dream had 7 juicy stalks of corn get eaten by 7 gross stalks of corn. What in the world does it mean?
say it, Claire.
Yes, please tell us what it means.
Well, it means, say, sorry, we don't know.
The magicians don't know.
You don't know? How can you not know? You said you could, but now you say you can't.
And the cupbearer.
Wait before you get upset, Pharaoh. I think I can help.
How can you help? You're just here to give me my drinks.
There was a Hebrew man I met while I was in prison. I heard him tell the baker what his dream meant and what mine meant. And it was true. It all came true. Joseph is the one who can help.
Bring me this Joseph right away.
Okay, so Joseph was finally out of prison after 2 long years. So now Joseph is free. They gave him a bath. They shaved his beard. Got him all cleaned up so he could be in front of the Pharaoh.
So tell me, Joseph, can you tell me what the dream means?
Say, I can,
I can.
because there's nothing God can't do.
It's nothing God can do.
Say, 7 cows means 7 years.
7 cows in 7 years.
the skinny stuff eating fat
The skinny stuff in the fat.
means there will be a bad famine in all of Egypt.
And have it not Egypt.
Famine in all of Egypt, that's right. So 7 years of lots of food
And there's a lots of food.
and 7 years of no food.
7 years of no food. What are we going to do?
And look over at the people and say, I think you should put someone in charge
I think you should put the one in charge.
to collect food
To collect food.
during 7 years of lots of food.
7 years to lots of food.
Take 1/5
Take 1/5.
and store it away.
Throw it away.
Food for everyone.
That's food for everyone.
So then, Pharaoh was so pleased by how smart Joseph was, and he trusted what he said to be true. So guess who he put in charge?
Joseph.
Joseph. He put Joseph in charge.
I choose you, Joseph. You'll be second in command of all the kingdoms. Everyone will obey you as they obey me.
Wow. So then Joseph accepted, and the boy who was thrown in the pit and sold into slavery is now the most powerful person in all the land. He was given special clothing and a signet ring so that he could sign documents just like he was the king. Wow.
Let me see that ring. Ooh.
Let me see the back on the other side.
So see, now the boy who was thrown into the pit a few weeks ago, now he is going to be in charge of all of Egypt.
It even has a J on it for Joseph.
And a J for Joseph. That's how Joseph got to be second in command of all of Egypt. All right.